Okay, I'm back with probably my last video. Let's get into it. Success is nothing. So, everybody wants to be successful. I have so many friends who, this depression, this sense of self is tied to money. It's tied to worth. I know so many people who didn't feel any worth until they got some success, whether that be their job, they finally are making money, they're finally doing something to feel a certain way. And this is the issue with it. This is the issue with success. Because just like any addiction, success is an addiction. Because the root level of what we need to get to is to be okay with nothing. You need to be okay with absolutely nothing. And that's one thing I pride myself on. It's not like my toot my own horn, but I know this is going to sound something like bum. Because no, don't get me wrong, my life is together. But like, I never planned nothing in my life. I've never had a plan. I never wanted to be anybody. So I've always been okay with me. A lot of people have never been okay with themselves. So they're looking at everybody else and saying, how can I be that guy? How can I be that guy? How can I be that woman? How can I be that woman? So what happens is you're never happy with yourself. So you're tying your worth to what everybody else is or whatever you see on the screen, in your day-to-day life. So then what happens is so your whole life you're miserable until you get the job. Oh, I'm making $150,000 now. I'm feeling good. But then this is the thing. Since you're never happy with yourself, it doesn't even matter about the $150,000. Now you don't even give a shit. Now you're like, damn, I'm not feeling nothing. And then this is where I said where the fame, the success, it comes with the obligation. It's like an addiction because, like I said in my 2 videos or 3 videos ago, I said, what did I say? I said, when you eat food or everything is everything is consumption. If you can't fix your consumption issues, it's only going to get worse. So if you're using nicotine and alcohol and drugs to cope with your depression, well, guess what? Now you have an addiction to that, and now it's going to be even harder to get off of it. Well, since you never fix yourself and being okay with nothing, right? Since you've never fixed yourself to be okay with nothing, so somebody comes along and says, hey. Because you're playing the game now, by the way. You're playing the game. You got the $150,000 job because you played the game, right? Everybody's playing the game. Listen, I get it. I'm in school, and I'm going to be a teacher or whatever, and I'm playing the game. But get this. At the end of the day, I'm not. I don't view it as me playing the game. I'm going to be honest. And I know some people will be like, oh, that's a hypocrite. I'm not playing the game. I'm not going to see me doing no extraness to get in where I don't already fit in. So this is what I'm talking about, to get in where you fit in. So somebody's going to come to you and say, hey, man, can you do this little thing? And, next thing you know, we can get you up on this board and maybe you make $300,000. And you're just like, maybe more success. Maybe that will fill this void I'm feeling, even though I just made $150,000. Then you do that $300,000 thing. Now you're in this place. But that one favor comes with a bunch of other shit. Now they're coming back to you and so, hey, remember when I did this for you? Yeah, I'm going to need you to do all this for me. And you're like, but that would fuck over, XXX. They're like, yeah, but do you want to go back to being a nothing, nobody, and having no money? And you go, since you don't want to go back to that feeling that you knew before because you never fixed it, you just accept. And now you're in this cycle. So like I said in the beginning of the video, success is nothing. The whole time and that's why I said success is like an addiction. Because the whole time, think about how many people you talk to and everything, they go, man, if I just had 50 million, if I had 10 million, I tell everybody, fuck off, suck my dick, all that shit, right? Because what comes with success and the fame is you think this illusion of power where you're free. You have freedom. Well, get this, it's not. Because you played the game. The more you play the game, the more you got to do. When you don't do nothing, you don't got to do any of that. Think about it. Any video game you play, the further you progress, the more you have to do to get to the next level. It doesn't just get easier. It gets harder. But at the very beginning, life is simple though, right? Ain't it funny how in the very beginning of all video games, life is very simple and we don't take it for granted. And then you got to go out on this mission, this quest. That's why The Alchemist, the book, is the best. yeah, he you know, he had to go on that journey, but at the same time, it took him all the way back to the beginning. You know what I mean? He had to go all the way around the world to go right back to the beginning. And he took it, and he probably appreciated it. He probably did everything. He probably went back to his life again. Overall, that's it. Just a short video, because I know a lot of people have those thoughts. I'm not the only one, you know. But at the end of the day, like, just do. I know it's the cliche thing, but you got to keep doing. Like, don't, like, to your best of your ability, don't play the game. Because if playing the game is going to shoot you in your foot, why do it? Do anything, do everything that you want to do kind of by your own way. Like, that's why it's like, for example, I know so many people who make YouTube videos just for the sake of making YouTube videos. There's no ulterior motive. That's it. I'm making these videos talking to myself, rambling on the fucking trail, looking absolutely insane. Because some people appreciate it, and that's all that matters. And I like to talk something. I got to get my thoughts out, you know what I mean? I'm not doing it for nothing else. But that's all. I just know a lot of people that are like in that same position. It's like, man, I got to do something. It's like, man, the first thing you got to do is appreciate where you are right now, because if you get, so basically what I'm saying is, because if you don't appreciate where you're at right now, and you get to that next level, you won't appreciate it until you keep getting to that next level. And next thing you know, you're in the fucking belly of the beast. And next thing you know, you owe 100 people 100 favors. And who was it that said, I don't know nobody favors? And there's a reason why they said that, because, you know, the higher you climb up this food chain of success, the more people, a lot of times you got to owe somebody a favor. And them favors, man, we ain't owe nobody shit, man. But that's it. I'll talk to y'all. Be safe. Love y'all.